Hi YouTube, it's me, Brianna. I just wanted to update you on my jaw journey. A lot has happened since I last updated you. I apologize for not updating you more. It's just been a crazy season so far. But here's what I have going on. First of all, I wanted to address my video number 3. I was incorrect about some of the information that I gave you. I thought that I had everything in my mouth that I was going to have for surgery, but I was wrong. I had hooks on the eye teeth and down low, but I actually ended up getting more hooks put on right before my final meeting with the oral surgeon. So the orthodontist soldered hooks to a wire and then fit them into my bracket. So I'll show you the hooks first. So now you know what those look like. There's a lot of them. It's been really fun walking around with them, but people don't seem to notice, so it's okay. So yeah, I apologize for getting that misinformation to you, but I wanted to make sure and address that now. The next thing is my surgery is tomorrow morning, so I apologize for the wet hair, but I am showered and ready to go to bed. I wanted to tell you a couple things about my surgery and then what I know about recovery so far. The first thing is I wanted to tell you what the procedures are, what they're called. So the upper is the maxillary osteotomy with skeletal suspension, and the lower is vertical remus osteotomy with dental and skeletal intermaxillary fixation. So if you're having that surgery, congratulations, you know somebody who went through it. Apparently it's a pretty rare jaw surgery. A lot of people opt not to do it at all. And my oral surgeon says that he does about 1 a year, so I'm the lucky number 1 this year. But I feel pretty good about everything. He is a great doctor, so I'm pretty confident that everything will be okay. So here are the things that I have been given for recovery. Oh, maybe I should tell you first. So this is what's going to happen. I had a meeting with the doctor yesterday, and basically he walked me through everything that's going to happen in surgery. So if you get queasy, stop the video right now. And if you really want to know, I'm going to tell you. So the upper jaw will be cut into 4 sections. When I smile, there's gums that show here, and there's gums that show here. To avoid that showing anymore, he's going to take about 7 millimeters of bone out above this. He's going to make a cut and pull those teeth down, and then take some bone out, and then when he puts the teeth back up, they'll be higher so the gums won't show anymore. On the other side, I believe it's 4 millimeters because not as much gums show on this side. So those will be raised, and then obviously he'll make a cut above here and then down the middle in between my 2 front teeth and take those down and move them how he needs to move them. Then to reconnect everything how he wants it, he wants to be able to put in bone plates, but he doesn't know. It depends on how everything holds up, whether or not he can do that. He's also going to be running suspension wires through my face to kind of hold everything in place and keep it there for the time being, for the 6 weeks that I'm wired shut. Now, this is kind of weird, and I was kind of unsure about it, but he told me what they're going to do is they'll pull my lower eyelids down, and the wire will go in here, and then run down underneath my cheek skin, and come out in my mouth and hook onto the teeth to hold them in place, along with bone plates, hopefully. And then there will be 2 other suspension wires in like the back part holding everything in place. So we have 1 section here, 1 section here, 1 section here, and 1 section here. 4 sections upper. The only thing that I'm worried about is that since the sections are connected, if blood flow is poor, I could lose all 3 teeth at one time, a whole section at a time. So knock on wood, That's what I'm hoping for not to happen. But that's kind of worst case scenario. In addition, after he moves everything on top, I'll still be crooked on bottom. I believe that my right side of my face is 2 millimeters longer than the left side of my face because my jaw is a little crooked. So, or more like that way. So he's going to have to move that over so that it's more symmetrical or like mirror image. So to do that, I originally thought he was going to have to detach at the hinges, but that's not what he's going to do. He's going to make cuts here and move it accordingly. So nothing will happen to my actual joints, which is good for me, I think. Side effects, he said, could be eventually like some kind of clicking, but he says that would subside with time if that was something that happened based on that surgery. The upper surgery is pretty extensive, and he said it'll take about 4.5 hours to complete. The lower jaw, he says, is very simple and is done all the time, very routine, so that shouldn't take long at all. After everything is done, I will have a plastic piece that kind of looks like a night guard, but flat, and it doesn't like mold around your teeth, in between my upper and lower teeth, and then they'll all be wired shut, and that will be for 6 weeks. So, I don't think I've really wrapped my head around it. I've been so busy with school and work that I haven't really gotten time to really think about it, but I think maybe tomorrow morning I'll be a little bit more nervous. Tonight I feel okay though. So I just wanted to make sure that I got all of this information to you guys before I couldn't talk anymore. So, next things next. My oral surgeon's office gave me kind of like, I would say, a goodie bag of stuff that I'm going to need for recovery. So I have this 2-ounce syringe to feed myself water or some kind of liquid drink. So I think they said that I'm supposed to drink 8 ounces every hour. So obviously 4 syringes worth. Apparently my throat will be pretty sore from the breathing tubes. I will have 1 breathing tube down a nostril because it can't go in my throat since they're working on my mouth. So 1 breathing tube will go down 1 nostril, and then down the other nostril will be another tube that goes to my stomach that will drain blood or whatever is in there so that I don't get a lot of blood in my stomach, which would make me feel sick after surgery. So that tube will stay in after surgery until I'm more coherent. And I will also have a catheter in because I'll be in surgery so long. So I think I'm like more worried about the catheter than the actual surgery, which is kind of weird. But anyway, giant syringe. I have a smaller syringe here that I guess is meant for medications like liquid Advil and things like that. So I have that, which is easy clean. I'm sure you've seen these before with children especially. And then I got some pouches. This one is a feeding bag for pureed foods, so I can blend anything up. I could add fruit to ensure. They said just stay away from strawberries because strawberries have seeds in them and they'll get stuck and I can't get them out. So I have this bag, and the cool thing about it is it has like a little lock on it so that you don't have to set it down and it pours out everywhere. Also, you can squeeze it rather than suck, so you shouldn't really be sucking the straw right after surgery, so that's kind of the cool thing. It's called a zip and squeeze. This is for the foods. It has the bigger straw. And then I have the smaller zip and squeeze for liquids and drinks, so I can kind of just have my drink sit with me in my chair or in my bed or wherever I am. And it has a little lock on it so that you can kind of close the straw. So that's pretty cool. Again, I can squeeze it so I don't have to suck the straw. And then there's another bag. And another. So I have those. Also, I got a book, Dinner Through a Straw, without the straw. I have been laughing about this book. I don't think I'll be laughing tomorrow or in the next 6 weeks, but I think it's just so hilarious right now They have some pretty special recipes in here, like pizza smoothie with tomato juice and oregano and garlic powder. Sounds disgusting. I don't know, if you get really hungry, maybe it won't sound so disgusting anymore. There's one for like sausage and egg smoothie that you blend up. So as of right now, I'm kind of like queasy about it, and I just think it's funny, but you never know. I'll let you know if I try out some things and what actually turns out to be good. So I have dinner through a straw. He says that when I first get out of surgery, I'll be drinking kind of like a lot of Gatorade and water, just trying to stay hydrated and help me that way. So I'm not going to worry about pureed foods right away. I also got another really long straw. It's like your super silly straw without the curls. But I have that, and you can cut it down to whatever size that you want it to be. And then I got a super soft toothbrush for when I do start brushing again, but I don't think I'm going to start brushing right away. I also had to get a water pick, so that will help me a lot too. Anyway, that's what I have going on right now. I will read you what I got from the hospital, kind of what I'm going to need tomorrow. There's no food or water after midnight. I can't drink any water. I'm allowed to brush my teeth, but I have to make sure that I spit all the water out. No makeup, nail polish, jewelry, valuables, or contact lenses. No lotion or powder on your body. 2 adults are allowed to come with me the day of surgery. No small children. And this is very important. We suggest taking several deep breaths on the evening before and morning of your surgery. After surgery, you will be asked to cough and deep breathe, exercise your legs, and turn frequently. This may be uncomfortable, but will prevent pneumonia and other complications and will speed your recovery. So I have that. I will be in ICU the first night, not because I'm going to be in such critical condition, but because of the one-on-one observation. So I have that. Yeah, you're allowed to wear deodorant, but that's pretty much it. No piercings, no nothing. So make sure you take all of that stuff out. Otherwise, I think that I've covered everything that I wanted to tell you. Again, I have no idea what it's going to be like, so I will update you as soon as I am up to it. Wish me luck. Pray for me. I hope everything goes well, and you know, I've been waiting a long time for this, so I have to just be positive about it because, you know, it's something that not everyone gets to eventually do, and my surgery day is practically here. So I apologize if you guys leave comments and I don't respond to them. I actually have no way. I mean, I just don't know how to do it. I really need to spend some time on the YouTube thing and figure out where your comments are and how to get to them. But if you have any questions, you can post them and eventually I'll find out. I hope that this helps, and I will see you soon. I will show you my braces one more time so you can see before I get them wired shut. Okay, it is December 9th, 2014. Tomorrow's my surgery. I will be in touch. Bye.